Many men don't know how to compliment a woman in a way that truly stimulates deep attraction. They either choose to play it too simple, saying something like, "You're gorgeous," or, "You have lovely eyes," or they try too hard, throwing out overwhelming compliments that sound fake. Here's the problem: ordinary compliments don't make a woman feel great. If she's beautiful, she has heard it all before. The normal praise slides right off her like water off a duck's back. Compliments operate best if they trigger an emotional reaction, if they make her feel something unfamiliar, real, and personal. That's where forbidden compliments come into play. These are the compliments that transcend the superficial, the ones that touch her on a deeper level, the ones that make her obsess over you long after the conversation ends. They aren't simply about her beauty. They aren't simply about making her feel great. They're about making her desire your presence. In this video, I'm breaking down 3 highly forbidden compliments, ones that, when applied effectively, can make any woman feel a surge of emotions she cannot ignore. These aren't your normal, daily praises. They're designed to stimulate profound attraction and desire. Let's get started. 1. There's something about you that I cannot quite figure out. This compliment is not just words, it's psychological warfare in the realm of attraction. It strikes into one of the most powerful influences in a woman's soul, the yearning to be understood. Many men throw out common compliments that are easy to process: "You're stunning." "You have a beautiful smile." "You're really fun to be around." "Nice." "Yes." "Memorable." Not at all. But if you tell a woman, "There's something about you that I can't quite figure out," you're doing something totally unique. You're putting mystery at the center of the connection. You're making her wonder what it is about her that's drawing you in, and here's the wonderful part of it: you're not telling her what makes her special, you're having her prove it to herself. Attraction isn't only about flattery. If that were the case, women would fall for any man who perceived them as attractive, but they don't. Rather, they pursue the individuals who make them feel something more profound. This compliment works because it 1. Makes her feel special. Women don't want to be just another beautiful face, they want to feel like they have something unique that sets them apart. 2. Engages her emotions. She will begin analyzing what makes her special in your eyes, which indicates she's already engaged in the connection. The way you say it is important. If you just throw it out there with no energy, it will not land. The secret is to pause, pretend like you're actually thinking, and let it flow out naturally. For instance, you're having conversations, and she says something fascinating. You pause, stare at her, and say, "You know, there's something about you I can't quite figure out." You're hanging out, and she does something surprising. Rather than just reacting, you lean in a bit and say, "You're not like many others who I meet, but I can't figure out why." The instant you say this, observe what occurs: she will get hooked. Her body language will change, her curiosity will ignite, and she will desire to know exactly what you mean. And here's the reality: don't explain it straight away. Let her wonder. Let her try to prove herself to you. The longer you leave it unanswered, the more she'll look for that validation. Many compliments end the conversation. When you say, "You have nice eyes," she'll just say, "Thanks," and that will be the end of it. But this opens an endless loop in her mind. She will not just brush it off, she'll begin analyzing your words and replaying them later, wondering what it is that makes her special in your eyes. And the instant she begins thinking about you while you're not around, that's when attraction evolves into obsession. 2. I feel like there's a side of you that many people never get to see. This isn't only a compliment, it's an essential element that opens her mind. Many men try to impress women with common phrases such as, "You're gorgeous." "You're very funny." "I love your attitude." And although these could win a nice smile, they will not make her feel anything. But this compliment penetrates past her defenses. It makes her pause and think. It makes her wonder, what does he see in me that other people don't? And as soon as she begins wondering that, you're no longer just another guy, you're the one who understands her in a way that nobody else does. Women spend all of their lives being judged on the surface, their appearance, their mentality, and how they interact with others. Everything about them is continuously on display. But deep down, every woman needs one thing: to be understood beyond what she presents to the world. This compliment hits uniquely because it tells her: 1. She is more than what other people see. You are noticing something beyond just her beauty or personality. 2. You're not like other men. You're not just seeing the version of her that every other person sees, you're seeing more than that. This results in a profound change in interaction. Rather than you trying to impress her, she begins trying to impress you. The key to making this work: it needs to feel real. If you just throw it out randomly, it will not land. But if you time it perfectly, when she shares something private, when she opens up, or when she does something unexpected, it will impact her on an extremely deep level. Here's how to say it. She confesses something about her past, something she doesn't often talk about. You stop for a moment and then say, I feel like there's a side of you that many individuals never get to see. You're hanging out, and she lets her guard down. Perhaps she laughs in a way that feels natural. You smile and say, I don't think that many people get to see this particular version of you. She does something totally out of character, and you catch her in the present moment. You look at her and say, this is fascinating. I bet others don't understand this about you. The key here is the pause, the little moment of doubt before you say it. That moment makes her feel like you're genuinely seeing something special about her. Why this works better than an ordinary compliment: a regular compliment tells a woman something she already knows. She's gorgeous, she's heard it. She's funny, so have many other men. But this compliment makes her wonder what you see in her. And when she begins trying to figure it out, she's already getting more emotionally engaged in you. It plants a seed in her thoughts, one that makes her want to open up to you more and share with you the aspects of herself she hides from other people. And that's what makes her obsessed. 3. I cannot decide if you're trouble or if you're exactly what I need. This isn't an ordinary compliment, it's a psychological trick. Many men compliment a woman in a way that places her in control: you're so wonderful, I like your vibe, and you're the most beautiful girl I've ever met. These compliments place her on a pedestal, thereby making her the person who gets to choose whether or not she's interested. But this flips the script completely. Now she's the one who's hesitant. Now she's the one who needs to figure out where she stands with you. And the instant a woman begins questioning if she's trouble or precisely what you need, she's already captivated. This compliment works because it brings about two things women cannot resist: curiosity and tension. 1. This makes her feel dangerous and intriguing. Women love to feel like they have a certain control over a man, but only if it's a challenge. This compliment emphasizes that she's unpredictable, that she has the capacity to shake up your world, and this causes her to want to prove it. 2. It stimulates curiosity. The instant you say this, she'll wonder, what does he mean? And once she begins thinking about you like that, you're already living rent-free in her thoughts. This is the precise type of compliment that keeps her thinking about you long after you've said it. This statement works best when there's already a little bit of flirting and humorous tension. It should feel like her normal reaction to whatever she's said or done, something that makes her feel mysterious. Here's how to use it: she teases you, saying something humorous or challenging. You smile, lean in slightly, and say, I cannot tell if you're trouble or exactly what I need. She does something daring, perhaps she's teasing the waitress, making a funny comment, or doing something unusual. You give her a lingering look and say, I feel like you're going to be dangerous for me. She surprises you with a perspective you didn't expect. Rather than just smiling, you tilt your head, give her a suspicious look, and say, I don't know whether to run from you or invest more time figuring you out. The important thing is your tone. Say it gently. Let there be an aura of enigma in your voice. Make it sound like you're truly fascinated. If you deliver it too fast, it will sound rehearsed. But if you say it with an appropriate level of curiosity and challenge, it will make her feel like she's unique from every other woman you've met. A typical compliment makes a woman feel wonderful, but this one makes her feel desirable and enigmatic at the same time. It throws her into a different frame of mind, one where she's suddenly not the one in charge of the conversation. Now she must wonder, why does he think I'm trouble? Why can't he decide whether I'm good for him? What does he really mean by this? And the instant she begins thinking about such things, she's seeking your approval rather than the other way around. This is how you flip the script. This is how you make a woman feel fascinated, curious, and captivated all at once. And perhaps most importantly, this is how you make her desire you.